Hello everyone and welcome to Osiris New Dawn. I'm your host 2005 Guy 2. Okay, so today we're going to do a live stream later on today, depending on what time the others come online. At least that's the plan. Um, where we're going to start up a private universe for the five of us, and we're going to drop down, try and find each other after a little while, after we get ourselves some food and basic supplies needed to survive the world. And then we're going to see what happens after that. So we spent a good part of the day yesterday trying to, or last night, early hours of the morning, trying to figure out how to get the game to work multiplayer but private. It took quite some time and a little bit of poking here and there, a couple of bugs, a couple of kickouts and other things. So we're going to try and get it so that others can join in. Now, I'm not sure if by putting down as US, Cap and myself are going to have some trouble connecting. But I guess we'll have to find that out very soon, because Cap and Angus did have a little bit of trouble when they finally were connected. But Angus had quite a lot of problems, and I think it's because he's in the US, where we're both in the UK. And if we have a connection set for Europe, we're okay, but they have trouble. So we're going to start up a new world. I'm going to get the intro up and running for it. Now, I must warn you in advance, the intro to this game is freaking loud. So those of you who have headsets may want to slide your headsets slightly off your ears. Because even though I put the music down to nothing, the video itself just goes full volume, and that's a pain. Another pain in the game is the key bindings. It says that inventory is on tab. That is a lie, and I can't change it to tab. Apparently inventory is on F1, but if we go into options, key bindings, which is currently missing, it says that the tab key or the F1 key is push to talk is F1. Well, that's a lie. Character menu is tab apparently, and that is right, and that's a freaking pain in the rear end. But when it comes to inventory, it's not even listed here. So that's a royal pain in the rear. And ideally, inventory on tab makes more sense than having character menu on tab, which is freaking irritating. But I digress. So let's quickly go back into there. Start up a private universe. And hope that we don't make the same mistake as before. Now, I think they're pretty much all over in the US, and I wouldn't be able to tell you which side of, well, what is on the east side of the US versus what is on the west side of the US, at least not off the top of my head and without a map. Now, I know Canada, what's it called? Not Canada, Hotel California. California is on the east side, that's for sure, but that said, the west side, I wouldn't have the foggiest other than Florida. But that said, let's get into the game. I'll set it up for West, that way they shouldn't have much in the way of trouble. We might, actually. Which is closest to the UK? East or west? That's a very good question. Let's do west for the moment, and we'll find out later. Okay, so let's create up a new character because you can't do anything else. Okay, so I've got a glitch at the moment where all the characters are all in the same one, and I can only click on the one, so it's not telling me which one it is. I'll be right back. Okay, and we've got US West. There we go, that's better. So we've got all the different characters to choose from. So we've got Scientist, Ranger, Marine, Engineer. I'll be honest, I've been doing a Ranger the whole time, but what I seem to do quite a lot lately, or what I did quite a lot in the very early hours of the morning, is Marine. Basically, it's purely combat because Cap decided not to put down his initial cover close to his starting position. Instead, he went out a little bit further, and that area was teeming with dangerous creatures. So when I went down there, I was absolutely swamped, and I did a hell of a lot of combat during that period. So it'd be basically one of these two would be the ideal one, but because this one's got 10 of everything, it probably gives us that little bit more of a head start when it comes to harvesting stuff, other than maybe Scientist. But let's go with the Ranger for the moment because like I said, it's got 10 of everything, and we can choose. Okay, because my character will be 2005 Guyver 02. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Guyver series. 01 is blue. 02 is Guyver 2 is yellow. He's a baddie. But yeah, we're not bad. We're just stuck with the 02 number because I can't retrieve my 01 number. Okay. So moving on, we're going to go with the yellow to go with our current character. Now, under primary colors, there is a slight issue. So, for example, if we want, let's say, this darker yellow, click on that one. It comes up with this lighter yellow, greeny color. But if we go on this even darker color yellow, we get that type of greeny yellow. Then we've got this yellow here when we click on that one. Then we've got that type of yellow when that's a green instead of whatever the color that is, purple. So it's a little bit off. I don't know where it starts exactly. It's probably one of these that's wrong. Oh, oops. Okay, so these three look like they're the exact same color. So it's probably, the error is probably here. Yep. And now when we click on that one, we get this color instead. So that's where the error lies, right there. So that is quite the nuisance, but we want a yellowy primary color. Secondary color, we want a purpley color, and it's got the same god awful issue with this one too. So if we do that, that's red. That's a closer looking color. Okay. So that looks like it's brown to me, yet here it looks purpley. So could be my eyes, I guess. Details is basically the knees, inner thigh bit, upper thigh bit, the belt, and we want to make that grey. Ideally, we'd want white or silver, but grey will have to do. And then the glow is this bit over here. And if we turn around the character, it'll be these lights in here as well. So let's say white, or shall we go with a pinky colour? Probably a red would probably be better. Let's go with red. It's not quite right, but it will do. Okay, and hit confirm. Now we've got the option to make our character taller, shorter, make his head expanded, small, torso, fat, thin. Let's go with slightly bigger arms, forearms, hands are fine, thighs. Okay, that's fine for me. And then we've got 10 points to choose from. Let's just do... That seems to be a good start on that. So let's go with that one. Okay, and now we have the points. So salvage, salvage bonus would be nice. We've got melee damage, and then we've got melee damage down here. So this is the area I normally go down. But because we've also got full durability, that's also a nice one. Decreased suit breach. Well, we do that at least once to get down to this lot. And then you've got mining damage as well, which is also very handy. How many points do we have left? 4. Now we could keep the points, but let's go with projectile damage so that we can go for this lot later on as well. Probably should have kept that so we could go for this one and then down. But either way, that's for gun. Those ones are for guns anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then we have the green points, which is... What was that? Increased solar panel output, increased walk pace, boost fruit nutrition, yield is a good one, but we can't do that one for some reason. I think it's because we have to click on walk pace. Let's go with fruit nutrition, and we can still do walk pace anyway, so let's go with that. Okay, assign name. Oops. Create a world. US West. PvE. I keep hearing that, and I don't know what keeps doing it. It sounds like something disconnects and then reconnects. I can't figure out what keeps doing that. That's so freaking irritating. And it's only when I have Discord on. It's such a pain in the rear end. Oops. Okay, and now we're going to go with custom. Let's have a look. Structure decay off, that's fine. Let's go with a little bit more XP so everyone gets a little bit better. They don't like drop lead on death, so let's do that. Although the aim of the game is stay alive. Could do permadeath, of course. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll go through these bits and pieces, and I shall see you guys at the crash site, the crash video, and then I'll stop the gameplay there, and I'll wait for the rest of them to join in. After I've had at least 2 hours kit because of a meeting I just recently had. Should I say 2 meetings? Okay, weather cycle, time cycle rate, storm. Okay, let's go with those. Okay, there we go. So let's hit create. Now, for some reason, when you do this piece straight away, you have no option to add anyone to it. So let's hit create. We can do that one. Oh, now we can do the customization for the invite players. Okay. Okay, so I'll just quickly invite everyone so that they can... Actually, I'll do that when we're ready, and I'll do the whole bit right there and then. So I'll leave this little clip here, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys tonight. With any luck, it'll be around about 4 o'clock p.m. GMT, maybe 5, 6 o'clock. I can't be 100% sure because it all depends on all the others. I'll let them know that I've just done the reset and I've set it for the US with the correct name if they haven't already seen the video. So if you've liked this little setup, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when the next videos and live stream goes up. Thank you in advance. Well, thank you all for watching, and hope to see you guys in the upcoming live stream. Bye for now.